Welcome to week 8 of the online intensive English course at Southern Utah University. This week we'll be focusing on problem solving. Problem solving, this is the idea of being presented with a situation that's difficult and looking for a solution, trying to use language to negotiate or find a resolution that will make you and others feel comfortable. I want to show this diagram here from the ACTFL Oral Proficiency guidelines. So this diagram is a little bit complicated, but what we want to focus on, it describes different levels of language ability. So at the bottom we see the blue. This is very simple language ability where you can memorize phrases and then repeat them at appropriate situations. This is my level of Chinese. I know a few simple phrases so that when I'm in China I can get where I need to go, but I'm very limited. Now the next level, the green level, that's intermediate. This is kind of survival language that we need for everyday interactions. You can ask questions, you can give simple descriptions, you can take care of yourself, go shopping and do other things. The first few weeks of this course, we dealt with intermediate language, just to make sure that everyone felt comfortable and confident with that kind of language. And I'm really happy to know that all of you have a good understanding of intermediate English. For the past couple weeks, including this week where we're focusing on problem solving, we're moving into the orange level, the advanced level language. This is where we have to be able to do things like narrating and giving really good descriptions. We have to be able to deal with problems or complications. This is the kind of language we need to be successful at university, which is why this course is going to really focus the next few weeks on the advanced language. Because if we don't have advanced language in English, it's going to be very difficult to succeed at university courses in English. The level after that, the yellow level, superior, this is the kind of language we practice once we're in university, is superior level language. Being able to really support our opinions, hypothesize about different possibilities, deal with abstract concepts, and learn about things that we're not even familiar with in our native language. That's the superior level language, and that's what university helps us develop, whether in our native language or when we're dealing with a second language. The top level, that white, the distinguished, that sort of goes beyond. That's really specialized language, and we won't be dealing with that in this course. Some native speakers never even get to the yellow or white in their native language because they don't need to use that kind of language every day. But I just want to highlight that orange. That's our main focus here, is to help us develop good advanced level language, and problem solving is one of the ways that we practice that skill. So in our discussion forum this week, we'll focus on describing a problem you had and talking about how you solved the problem. What might do differently if you had to deal with that problem again. And just a reminder, make your first post on Monday or Tuesday, then come back on Wednesday or Thursday and respond to a classmate. This week we'll do a timed writing activity. Details will be there when you're ready to do that activity. The speech act this week we'll work on is making a request. Making requests can also be an advanced level task, especially when the request involves trying to solve a problem. So I have 3 situations that you can choose from. One of them involves a situation at an airport, and you have to sort of explain the problem you've had and make a request to solve the problem. So you can choose any of the 3 options. That's up to you, but you want to make sure you're giving good about 2-minute language sample where you clearly explain the problem and then make some requests to help solve the problem. This week for our process writing, we're going to take what you've done with your problem research matrix, and now you're going to write a problem paper that summarizes the problem of incivility. Why is incivility bad? And what is incivility? I've posted a sample problem paper that a student wrote in a different course I taught, and this student was dealing with the problem of food shortages around the world. So you can look at that student's example paper to see how they've organized it, so you can understand how to use citations in your paper, how to create a list of references, and how to organize your ideas into paragraphs. But if you do have any questions as you take the information from your research matrix and you organize it into a paper, please send me a message. We can even video conference and talk about it together. Just as a reminder, always be looking for feedback on Canvas. As I look at your research matrix, I'll give you some feedback, and that can help you write a better problem paper if there's any issues with your research matrix. And just keep in mind again that as long as you submit your assignments on time and they're complete, you'll earn full points for assignment completion. The graded part of the course comes with your portfolio at the end, where you will select the best timed writing, timed speaking, your best speech act, and you'll put all of that together in a portfolio, and that portfolio will receive a letter grade. Any other questions, please contact me at any time when we can either respond through email, through Canvas, or we can set up, as I said, a video conference to talk together. Thank you.